Honestly, I see a man that's been focused and you know, focus on what the task that lies at hand. That same as but I'm not in his head, so I can't speak for himself.
I mean, I've always thought Joshua was mentally weak.
A lot of people have asked me about his mannerism, the way he's been, his demeanor about himself, the way he's been reacting to the media, the questions that when it comes about me, I can't speak for him.
This is not just started. What I mean? If you go back in my previous interviews and hear me talk about Joshua, I've always thought he had a very weak mentality.
We on the outside looking in, and we'll see. He has a big task to complete, as well as I have one as well. So
when it comes to who's the best, or if he's thinking he's the best, especially when it comes to fighting me.
When it's all over with, we can talk about it. But at this moment in time, it's getting close to the fight, and I think we're both focused on the same task, and that's the win. I'll leave it as that.
There's no secret. I mean, a lot of things have already came out with WBN, World Boxing News, about why that fight that didn't happen when he asked for $50 million, why it didn't happen.
What it seems to be to me is Deontay Wilder got everything in the world to say about Anthony Joshua. He just ain't got nothing to say to Anthony Joshua to Anthony Joshua.
It's good to be in the same room with him, to see him face to face. It's been a long time coming. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. And hopefully soon we can get it on in the ring and get the people what they want once and for all. But I wish you nothing but the best, even if it doesn't happen. But I believe it's gonna happen. I believe it will. It's about that time. But even if it don't, I wish you nothing but the best, not the less.
And people will really see why it didn't happen, because the story's out now. Most time the truth come out, it's only a matter of time. And that time came about. So, but
because what everybody noticing is Deontay Wilder got a whole bunch to say about this, that, and the third. But we've been waiting a long time to see you two in the same room. And the moment you are able to say something to Anthony Joshua, he got the opposite energy. All right? In front of his face is peace be unto you, bro. Hope the fight happens, blase splee. Behind his back, in front of the cameras, it's, hey, man, I told you he was weak. I told you he was this, that, and the third. In front of the cameras, I can't speak for that man. I see a man working hard and doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? In front of the cameras, oh, I always told you Joshua was ducking me. Joshua don't want none of this, that, and the third.
I mean, I've always thought Joshua was mentally weak. This is not just started. If you go back in my previous interviews.
I'm just going to say this. If he's trying to sell his portion of the fight and he thinks that's his way of doing it, you know what I'm saying, then cool. But I caution, because this is the time to actually rebrand yourself, because you ain't fooling nobody talking about this 50 million. Okay? He's like Jaron Ennis. They don't believe the internet exists. We got you saying that Joshua offered you more money, but you went with Tyson Fury. So it just lets you know that when he speaks like this, he's obviously only looking to entertain, the idiots, the fanboys of boxing, the people who love the hoopla, who just like to, go with the narrative so they can hate on the next man kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what that lets me know. And what I'm saying is, this is actually a chance to rebrand yourself, because you didn't got a lot of people or a lot of fans that you didn't have the last time, just based off the Fury fight. And the one thing you don't want to do, hey, it's one thing for the boxing media. The boxing media is fake. But as far as the real boxing fans, man, we know what the real is, and we know that we can't listen to the masses as far as opinion and how stuff goes. So with that being said, I would strongly advise him to stop the bullshit and just go ahead and win the fight with Joseph Parker and move on that way. Because all this shit talk about Anthony Joshua, there ain't no guarantee that you're going to get past Joseph Parker. And You could say the same thing about AJ, but I'm way more confident that AJ gonna go in there and blitz my man than Deontay Wilder gonna go in there and handle Joseph Parker. So at the end of the day, it's an opportunity to rebrand yourself and have you looking in a different way, because obviously when it comes to making a fight, I mean, you only there because you left Al Heyman. Yes, no? That's the only reason he's there. Why did you have to leave Al to be sitting there? Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.